Beautiful, beautiful Okanagan County. This is the Frosty Creek location in the Gem Trails book. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this is here exactly. We did see some cows coming in. There's some cattle gates, stuff like that. In the book, he says all of the float materials is all picked over, and you have to climb up into the hills and check out some of these basalt nodules that you see here, and find a seam in that, and I'll start smashing it out. Just walking around, we just walked up this little turnout kind of area, and well, I found that nice seam agate right here in the roadway. Already kind of found, hey Leica, breakfast time for the dog. Already found some stuff, like he said that there wasn't any banded material, but clearly that's banded right there. Some decent seams and stuff that could be cut out or just kept as is. So I'm gonna just walk around and see what I can turn up. Sarah's dancing, and I don't know. I mean, he wasn't very enthusiastic about this location, and neither am I, to be honest. The road is not car friendly. You definitely need something with more clearance, Subaru or taller. So a little road agate. That one's pretty good, actually. Sorry, I just picked up this one, and I guess that does look very light blue. The material out here is light blue to white. Kind of neat. So this is kind of an unexpected find. You don't find many wild cactuses in Washington in general, especially not out here. I guess we should watch Leica's paws. There's a little piece there. And yeah, okay. That's kind of neat, though. What's that right there? Yeah, that's definitely an agate seam. I think I'll take that. There's certainly float material. That's kind of more on the quartzy side. Kind of more like opaque. What do you pick up?
Quartz.
Of quartz you did. Yep. This piece right here has almost like botryoidal.
Ah, yeah, that's a nice one.
And there's like this other little chunk right here. Botryoidal. Whatever. So this is someone's scraps. Yeah. I'm okay picking through what people have passed on. Yeah. Somebody probably like sorted their bucket here or something. Sure is pretty out here. About a little after 8 a.m. Beginning of August. Gorgeous place to be out rockhounding. I haven't found a seam, but I see something white right over there to go check out. So what I spotted was somebody's discard. Which that's actually pretty good there. But it's kind of a neat seam. Really hard to tell quartz or agate. That looks a little quartzy. Some agate material in this one. But without a really nice trim saw, which I don't have, and there's not a lot I'm going to be able to do with this right now, but I'll take those. But we got to be on to it a little bit. I mean, you know?
Yeah, we're finding more discards.
Yeah, I mean, so it's always a good sign when you're out at a spot, if you see the scraps of others, it's a good sign that you're, you know, probably in the right place. This is a super pretty location, but Sarah made a good point. When you have places like Graveyard Point in Southeast Oregon, where you can walk out and fill a 5-gallon bucket with beautiful sea maggot in like half hour, it's much less exciting to walk around and find little tiny things like this. Now, I know for some people you might be looking at this and thinking that's super cool, but you know, it's all relative, right? Like what's super cool for you may not be super cool for me, and vice versa. So since we are out on kind of a big loop trip of hitting rockhounding spots, I got some decent little samples, and that's all I really care about. So we're gonna pack it up and head on to the next spot, which you know, I'm becoming less and less of a fan of the guidebooks and more of a fan of the spots that I have researched and found. So, you know, a lot of the spots that we're going to be going to next should be, well, they're kind of more obscure, so they should be a lot better. So, I will see you back at the shop, and we'll take a look at the sea maggot that we found. Here is the sea maggot that we picked up out at Frosty Creek. And let's kind of just go over some of this here. I mean, it's acceptable material in my opinion. You know, it's hard, right? It's hard when you can go to a place like Graveyard Point and be like, here's a sea maggot, right? Like this is sea maggot. This big thing, you know? It's hard when you can go pick this up to go and pick this up. Now, that said, it's a beautiful area, and it was very picturesque out there, but I don't know, well, the legitimacy of that area either. Just like Tongue Creek, I'm not entirely convinced it's an acceptable place to go rockhounding. I mean, you know, you got like some little druzy pockets in some of this material. It's not terrible. It's not anything to really write home about. I mean, I'll probably put together a specimen jar, but once again, unless you're chilling out in Okanagan County, which nobody chills out in Okanagan County that I know. Maybe I would. But it's maybe a spot that you could just pass on, possibly. He doesn't... Okay, and we're going to talk about this at some point here. Maybe I already did in the Saturday video. I didn't see any material like this that he pictures. Now, that said, like, what does that really mean? I mean, it means that I didn't find it. Now, it's a huge area out there, and maybe you could find it. So, this was just stuff that we kind of found out there. And it's a little meh. That said, until I get a trim saw, which I don't have, I mean... Like, I could cut this out of the host rock, the basalt, on my tile saw, but I'm going to wait till I get a proper trim saw to work on some of this material. In the meantime, it's going to live in a little plastic bin. So, yeah, that's going to wrap up the Frost Creek video. I hope you found that to be informative. Maybe it saved you a trip, or maybe you saw it and you were encouraged and you want to go out there. But anyways, if you like this type of content, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and leave a comment. I love chit-chatting with y'all down there, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.